Hi, Amascut here with an entirely new type of video. It's not in a series. Unlike series like Rune Secrets or Thoughts On, this time I'll be presenting a bit of a theory I have, one that might interest a number of people curious about what 2017 holds. This theory isn't coming out of nowhere though, and I'm sitting on some pretty interesting, if a little bit coincidental, evidence that may help prove my point. I'm not saying this is confirmed, obviously, it's a theory, but yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. So today, I'll be talking about what I believe Expansion 2 will be in 2017, which is to be released in September. For those not in the know, expansions are a new type of release Jagex is experimenting with next year that will involve major content releases every 3 months, containing huge areas for players to explore, big skilling updates, new creatures, and new quests. The first expansion has been announced as Menaphos and will be coming in June. However, expansions 2 and 3 have been kept quite secret. With the information I've uncovered alongside some, decent stuff from polls Jagex has released, I think I've discovered what expansion 2 will entail. And that... I need a drum. That is the mysterious continent. What? I can hear like 10 people shouting at their screens already. Why would that get me excited? We don't know anything about it yet. And that's why we're making this video. Like I said, I found some extremely interesting things that both point to the mysterious continent being Expansion 2, and also some really cool art that may well shed light on what we could expect from Expansion 2. Please do be aware that this is speculation and could end up being wrong, but I find it fairly convincing. So, with that in mind, let's have a look at all the stuff I found. So first and foremost, honestly, we're just going to go through the poll results. This does say a lot. So, this first result you should see on your screen right now is an image displaying what the 12 most wanted updates for 2017 are. Keep in mind the colored-in results are the reworks category, and that was used to display that reworks the most wanted content right now. The Mysterious Continent managed to grab the 8th highest slot over the entire poll, doing incredibly well overall. It was actually the only expansion-type piece of content to make it into the top 12 at all, even beating out Menaphos, which is confirmed as our first expansion. I think that's pretty important to look at. The Mysterious Continent itself was an idea Jagex themselves also pitched for the survey, meaning that it's something they'd certainly like to do, and the high ranking would definitely help to push Jagex towards doing that. The next polling image just showcases how well it does against the other expansion-type content, with it garnering the highest positivity rating, as you can see on your screen now. Anyway, this is where things get a little more speculative and a lot more interesting. This is the only known image we have of the Mysterious Continent, as seen in the Summer Summit of 2016. It's fairly basic, with swampland, gnarled trees, and a mountain looming in the background. Or, if not a mountain, just a big rock, but it looks like a mountain. And here are some images I found recently from a Jagex concept artist within the last 2 months. There's 8 in total that will be slowly cycling through your background now, if Crondis edits this correctly, because I suck at editing, each displaying some sort of swampy environment, but the one major thing they have in common is this wasp theme. The first image, and the other 7, are from 2 separate galleries, yet they both use this theme of some sort of wasp creature that can be ridden, while sharing the heavy swamp theme that the initial Mysterious Continent image displays. And boy, are they packed with interesting details. The first image especially, with the wasp riders, that strange face in the back left corner that I didn't notice for quite a while, and what looks like a destroyed Dominion tower right in the center. I have no idea what that structure is doing there, but it fits the same architecture theme that the Dominion Tower has, which is incredibly fascinating to me. Now, the next images just add the interesting things. There's 7 images in this gallery, all copyrighted by Jagex from the gallery, and the files are named Swamp Wasp City, Swamp Town Color Test, Swamp Props Mega Wasps, Swamp Props Houses, these are like tongue twisters, I swear, Swamp Combining Designs, Swamp Props Large Boulders, and Swamp Props Mixed Boulders. And these don't seem just like idle art. These are very distinctly the same location and area, using this wasp-based society in the swamp. Each image showcases the swampy environment with distinct wasp rider NPCs and locations, and while it could just be the artist doing a design in his spare time, it ties in so incredibly well with the very minor knowns about the continent, but also some of the text in the image is very video gamey. In the 4th image, it even specifically uses the term NPCs to refer to the characters that would ride the wasps, and talks about potential mechanics, needing to use a specific scent to keep them passive. There's so many absolutely interesting pieces of imagery here that seem to feed right into what a RuneScape area could be. I'm going to go ahead and pause for a little bit here to go ahead and let the pictures cycle through. Even more interesting is actually the timeline. The same artist did work on Prifddinas and created the concept art for the area, very specific art too, in March of 2014, 7 months before that project was released. For a project double the size of Prifddinas, it could stand to reason that Jagex could be preparing mood art pieces and concept art for expansion 2 a year in advance. Since Menaphos already has a number of complete pieces as well, it does fit the rough timeline, especially with the size of these expansions. So with all of that above, what do you think? I for one think it's incredibly plausible, else I wouldn't be making this video. Expansion 2 is coming in 11 months, the Mysterious Continent rated incredibly high in polls, and the known piece of art done for the Mysterious Continent fits the loose theme of this art that has been released, featuring a unique swamp environment. I know I for one would love to visit this place, with wasp riders, ancient ruins, villages high in the trees, and swampland everywhere. It seems really ripe for exploration and huge for potential content too, and I'm truly hoping this theory ends up being right. With Jagex's discussion of the Mysterious Continent being a place that you go and explore and have no knowledge, and players work together to uncover mysterious things, it would be crazy not to use this kind of cool, swampy, lost environment. And the Wasp Riders just offer so much additional theming and content, and I'm really truly fascinated by all of this artwork. It's really captured my imagination. I'm really hoping this ends up being right. If you have any questions, comments, or even things that can help confirm or deny this theory, please do let me know. If you've enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing for more like this. I've been Amascut, and thank you so much for watching.